Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Tasha and today we're doing a little bit of a WIP vlog or a work in progress vlog because that's all I have time to do this week. And I apologize. We just came off of December. It's Wednesday, January 7th, and we just came back from December, and December was a little bit busy. And so now I'm kind of stuck here trying to figure out what to do for my video this week. If you've noticed, I've been kind of diving into some shorts, and so that's been taking up a lot of time. Considering the fact that they're short videos, that's been taking up a lot of time. Anyway, it's just a bunch of excuses as to why I haven't started my video yet. I have quite a few things that I'm working on and things that I would like to work on, and so that's the reason that I want to do this type of video. Also, I only have about 3 days to do things, so I figured since I'm already working on things, I might as well take you along with me and show you what I'm working on. So I will show you what I'm working on. So at the moment, the first thing I'll show you is I'm working on my temperature cardigan. So if you're watching this video, my temperature cardigan video, if you haven't watched it, is the one right before this one. And it just basically is explaining what I'm doing, but as a quick rundown, I'm doing a temperature cardigan in sunburst granny squares, and each row of the granny square is going to be the average temperature of the day. So whatever day in the year of 2026 that it is associated with. And so I don't have the first square with me. I should have brought it with me, but I left it at home. I'll post a picture of it somewhere because it's in one of my shorts. But I wanted to show you this one. This is what I'm working on. This is the January 5th and 6th is these two colors. So they're turning out really good. I really like them. I love this color. This is exactly how the last square started too, is this, I think it's called Spa, this color Spa. And anyway, that's that one. So we're working on that. I also lost my 5.5 millimeter hook. Luckily I have multiples. I have a bamboo set that I use, and so I've been using that. It takes a minute to kind of get back used to the bamboo hook because the hook is a little bit different than my clover hook. But anyway, so I'm working on that. I caught up on that one. It's really easy to catch up on. So, and then this I haven't mentioned in any other video because long form video because I started it as a shorts series on my channel. It is this. Oh no, did I leave the book? I think I left the book at work, but it's a bouquet. It's a crochet bouquet kit. And so I got it from my in-laws, and I've been working through it, and I've got all of these. These are all roses. So these are all the roses for the kit, and I got them all done. Now they're all like little snakies. What you're supposed to do with these is you're supposed to crochet the bottom part of the flower and then like hot glue it to a stick. So they're all going to kind of stay in these little springy things until I get to that point. And so yeah, but I got all the roses done and I'm pretty excited about that. There's other flowers and stuff too. There's like a lily in the valley. There's I think just a regular lily, like an orange lily, and a couple of I think there's like lavender and then some little red flowers. So I'm really excited. And so yeah, so I'm working on those. That's a shorts series. I'm trying to figure out, let me know down below if you want to see this in like a long form video. I haven't recorded any long form content for it yet, but I'm curious to know if you would even want to see that. But yeah, so working on this. Then two larger projects are in this really crunchy bag, so I apologize for the sound. Can you see it? I don't know. It's a couple cardigans, so I'll pull them out here. So this one at the bottom you have seen before if you've watched my channel at all. It's this cardigan. It is a granny hexagon cardigan made in this ombre red heart yarn. I'm still working on that. I need to finish it, and eventually I will finish it. But this one is actually new. I have not shown this on the channel yet. I started this one last year as well. This is with the all-in-one granny square yarn, and I love it so much. It is in the shape of a cardigan, like I can wear it, but I believe, yeah, I finished the sleeves. So I believe both sleeves are done. Let's grab the other one. Yep, both sleeves are done. So really the only thing that I need to do other than sew in all the ends is to finish, there's people walking their dogs, is to finish this part, the bottom. I believe this is the bottom. Yeah, so I started working on the bottom ribbing portion and I stopped here. So I need to finish the bottom and then do around kind of this, whatever this is. So sometimes I do ribbing there, sometimes I don't. So it's almost done. And like I said, I started both of these cardigans last year and I never finished them, and I need to finish them because it's now the season to wear them, even though right now it's like 60 degrees outside, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. But soon, very soon, it will be very cold, and this is the time to wear them now. And so they've been just sitting around like all summer, so I really need to finish them. So we may or may not get these done in this video or started, or you'll see them at all. I'm not really sure. I don't have a lot of time. This is, if you are curious, for any of the new subscribers here, this is why I record a lot in my car, because I just don't have time. I have a almost 2-year-old daughter and she takes up a lot of my time, and I also have a full-time job and a husband too, but you know, that takes up however much time you think that would take up. So I have a family basically, and it just takes a long time, and everything just takes way longer. And so I just kind of film whenever I have time, mostly on my lunch break. I don't have time to really film at home, and so that's why you see my car a lot, because I am on the go when I'm filming. So I'm not really totally sure what I'm going to be able to finish in this video or what I'm going to pick up in this video, but I wanted to put out a video anyway because it's fun, and also I want to put out something for you guys to watch. So anyway, that's what we're working on today. So hopefully we can get to these, because I really, really want to finish these so badly. I want to be able to wear these this season. So anyway, is there anything that you guys are working on right now? Let me know down in the comments below. Is there any New Year's resolutions, crochet or not crochet related? Let me know. Are you working on a temperature project? Because I want to know that too. I am really excited about my crochet temperature cardigan, because like I said, I want something that I can wear. So anyway, that's the intro. Very long talkative intro. I apologize if you don't like those, but anyway, let's get to crocheting something, because why not? That's why you're here, right? So it's Thursday, January 8th. I'm on my lunch break from work and I am tired. I don't know if you can tell, but it's raining and it's just kind of a dreary day. But I figured I'd turn the camera on because I am trying to make a video to come out this Saturday. So even though I feel like doing nothing today, there's just something about rainy days that just make me feel like I just want to crawl in bed and read a book. I know I'm not the only one that feels that way, but it's just been a day. Work has been really slow, which isn't like a terrible thing, but there's enough people coming in that it makes me angry. I either want it to be completely dead. Oh, cop is leaving real fast. Wanted to either be completely dead or I wanted to be busy. So I figured I'd get out some stuff to work on, since, you know, why not? And I was gonna wait until my lunch break to work on this. So I cut the yarn off thinking, because I looked at the forecast, oh, it's the car behind me. I was like, what is going on with my hair? I cut the yarn because I thought, based on the forecast, that it was going to be a different color. It ended up not being a different color. So I'm actually doing my temperature or my squares a day after, which makes sense because I mean, I'm not going to know what the actual temperature is going to be until like the high and the low until the next day. So I wait. So this is yesterday's color, and I think it was like the average temperature was like 51 degrees Fahrenheit. I have to tie the yarn back on, even though it's the same color. Whatever. It's fine. And based on the forecast too, for tomorrow, it seems like it's still gonna be the same color. So we're gonna have a full square of this spa color, and it's been like weirdly warm, which is the reason it's raining and the reason we also are on a tornado watch right now. I live in the South, so tornadoes are a real thing that have come through. I've not experienced any myself. I've not seen any or anything like that. Usually where I live, it's really hilly, and so, you know, tornadoes don't like hilly areas. But there are a decent amount of flat areas where I live, and so that's usually where the tornadoes go. Including the city that I work in. That's a pretty flat city, but so far we've been fine. But it's been oddly warm for this time. Like starting next week, I think it's supposed to get way colder. And actually, I was looking at my colors for my temperature cardigan, and I realized that I don't have anything colder than 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and I actually may need something colder, like a different color that's going to be colder than 30 degrees Fahrenheit, because I was looking at the forecast, and there was a day where it was the average potentially could be in the 20s. And so I'm going to need that. But that's normal for this time of the year. Not this weird like high of, like, yesterday's high was 69 degrees. That's almost 70 degrees in January in my area. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, it's weirdly warm. So I shouldn't even really be using these colors yet. This is the average temperature of 50 degrees. That's kind of more like March, April temperatures. Maybe on the colder side of March, April temperatures, but still, it's just so odd. It's just so odd. But we will cool down and we will get a more temperature differences, I guess. But as of right now, this is looking like it's gonna fully be this color because that's just the way that it is. It's okay. I'm not worried about it. That's the unpredictability of the weather. I mean, sometimes it's so crazy and we'll get days back to back that are like ridiculous. Like, we're probably about to get that. We're probably about to get one day that's going to be an average of 50 and then another day that might be an average of 30, you know? So it's just the unpredictability of the area I live in, and I'm totally fine with that. So anyway, there's the update on that, and me just being chatty because I just feel like being chatty and cozy, I guess. I have a blanket. I don't know if you could tell, but this blanket I usually have in the back for my daughter so that she can have something over her lap when it gets cold, but I stole it so I could be cozy. I really don't want to go back to work either. It's not like anything bad is happening, but a coworker of mine is leaving and I'm just kind of sad about it. And because we have a very small team. We have a small team of like 3 full-time tellers and then a part-time teller. And we have a branch manager and a loan officer, and that's literally it. We have a very, very small branch. And we have been together, the 3 of us full-time tellers have been together for 2 years. I mean, we started this bank. This is it's not a brand new bank, but it's brand new for this area. They just built it 2 years ago. And so I basically like opened this bank with these ladies that I work with. And so it's kind of sad to see her go because we've been here from the very beginning. So I'm sad about it, and I don't like change either. And so I just don't know how it's going to work. The part-time person that was hired just recently, he's actually going to take the position of the full-time position. And then we're going to rehire for the part-time. This is like the 4th time that we've hired or we've had to put out for this part-time position. The part-time position is just the turnover rate for the part-time position is just really high for some reason. It's not that we live or we have like a bad job or anything, but I think what we need for a part-time person is just not what people like to work, because it's a lot of days. It's basically like working a full-time job but without the full-time hours. So people are here, our part-time person is here almost every single day and works every Saturday. So I just think people don't typically like that, and I understand that, but that's why it has turnover. But anyway, I know nobody really cares about that. It's just me. And so that's why I feel like I'm just really low on energy right now because of that. So I don't know. I just don't want to, it's like one of those days where I just don't feel like I want to be here, and I don't feel like doing anything, especially when it's really rainy outside. And like, I could read a book. We're slow enough at this point that I could read a book, but it's like my energy is just not there. I don't know if you've ever felt like that. I don't know, but it's not there. Anyway, we got the row done. So here's the row for yesterday, which means it was January 7th, because today's January 8th. I said that earlier. So this is the 7th. I love this color. I've never used this color before, and it's really pretty. I love this yarn, and the color's name is Spa. I'm gonna probably have to get another one of these if we're gonna be using it a bunch, but there you go. There's the update for that. And my chatty self. I'm gonna leave it on this time because I'm afraid this is gonna be the next color as well. So we're just gonna leave it and we're gonna put it away. The other thing I was gonna mention is I'm still working on my flowers, which I actually have the book this time. Here it is. And this is what it's gonna look like. Can you see it? It's really pretty, and I'm really excited about it, but I've started working on the green. I've got the green out, and I'm starting to work on the little pieces at the bottom of the rows. Like, it looks like a starfish, but it sets on the bottom of the rows to kind of look like the flower, like the leaves at the bottom of a rose. And so I'm working on that. I have to do 5 of these, and I think I am working on the 3rd one. So I've got to do 5 of these, and then we're going to move on to a different flower, which I'm really excited about because I've just been working on roses at this point. And I believe, oh, I do have to do some leaves. But other than that, I'm going to be moving on to the Lily of the Valley, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Kind of. Keep hitting my button. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to do a different kind of flower, because I love the roses, and I probably will make more roses, especially for my markets, but I am happy to move on to something different other than roses. So that's the update. That's the very chatty, cozy, low energy update that I have for you today. I'm even so like out of it that I don't even feel like eating anything. It's like my lunch break and I haven't found anything to eat. I have stuff to eat at work, but it's just one of those days. I don't know. What do you do on a rainy day? Let me know. Especially if you're working. Like, how bad is a rainy day while you're working? Because it's pretty bad for me. Anyway, I should probably stop talking because I do run out of space on my phone really easily. I still have to figure that out. And so if I talk too much, then the clip may cut off. So there's the update. I want to work on my cardigans too, and I will give an update if I do work on those, so I'll let you know. But that's the current update that we have at the moment. Okay, so I'm at my mom's right now, and I didn't have time at my lunch break to finish up this video, so I figured I'd finish it here. You're sitting in a plant, if you couldn't tell. It's like a money plant. Anyway, if you hear light Bluey in the background, that's what's happening. The kiddo is watching Bluey. So anyway, I wanted to show you, I don't know if you're gonna be able to really tell in this lighting, but this is the square I finished for my temperature cardigan, and I think the high, or I think that the average temperature was 57 degrees, so it was this light sage color. It's really hard to tell in this lighting. I'll have to show you in the next video with better lighting, but as you can see, the sun is going down and it's this like yellow lighting. But anyway, finish that. I need to sew in the ends really bad. Otherwise, it will take me forever to finish the project because the ends will not be sewn in. So I'm gonna try to do that as I go. But there's that square. So I also finished all of these. These were those little starfish things. that I think my camera's having a hard time focusing because of the leaves, but anyway, I showed these earlier and they are for the bottom of the roses for my bouquet. And so I finished all of those. There's 5 of them here because there's 5 roses, obviously. So I finished all those. And I was gonna work on the leaves, but I realized with the leaves that you have to like do half of the leaf, I think. I have to look into it, but you have to do half the leaf and then you have to put it on the wire. So I can't actually do the leaves until I plan on sitting down and putting the flowers together on the wire. So there's that. But I finished those. This is very slow progress, like super slow progress for all of this. I don't know. It is what it is. But anyway, I wanted to show you that. And I also brought in my bag of cardigans that I may or may not pull out and work on. I didn't really do a whole lot with them, unfortunately. I really wanted to. I mean, you saw in the last clip that I actually pulled it out and started to work on it in my car. But can you see my mom's dog in the background? Hold on. Daisy. There she is, right here. She is whiny. Anyway, I tried to work on it and it didn't really work all that well. It is what it is, right? Say hi. Who is that, baby? Yeah? Hi.
Oui.
Oui, okay. Oui.
Oui.
Oui, oui. Anyway, I will finish the cardigans eventually. It will get done one of these days. Daisy. And this right here is the reason I don't record at home. Or here, really. This is the reason I don't record at home, because this is exactly what it would look like and I don't want it to look like this all the time. So anyway, we will eventually get the cardigans done, I promise. I was also gonna show them on, hold on. I may show them on. Let's see if we can do that. Obviously this doesn't match what I'm wearing, but this is what this one looks like. I have one skein of this left, but I didn't think that I was gonna have enough to do the sleeves, and so that's why I did the sleeves in all black, but that's what this is looking like. That's what it looks like on. I love this one so much. I think I've actually had this one done for 2 years, if I'm honest. So there you go. There it is. You've seen me wear the other one, so I probably won't put that one on, but I figured I'd just show you this one. Anyway, this is the most chaotic end to a video, but I really needed to finish it because I need to post this tomorrow. So I apologize for all the kid noises and the dog noises because it's a lot. Anyway, this video was chaotic and it was so talky, and I apologize for that, and I really didn't crochet that much, but sometimes it's just that way because I just don't have time. I just simply do not have the time. But again, like I said, I did want to put something out there for you to watch. So that is the reason that I put this nice little chatty vlog out. You got to see this cardigan. I love this cardigan so much. It's really fun, but I just have to finish it. Hopefully you like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you'd like. If you like this chaotic video, I will try to make more videos that are going to be a little bit more solid in the future. But I appreciate you watching if you did, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Say bye. Say bye. Bye. No.